And before we start this reaction video, Cass came up to me and the others. And she said that instead of her typing out this for all of us to say, Cass, stop here blank blank. And then she says okay, and then Lucario and Riola would say good job master. So instead of her typing all of that out, we are going to say it ourselves, but we're not going to say the number, we are just going to be typing the number after we say the word stop here. Anyways, I hope you all will be alright with that change. See you guys soon.
Hey guys, it's Cassie. Today I'll be reacting to a vid called
Caillou and the Three Bears. Caillou and the Three Bears.
Once upon a time, in a colorful house of the peaceful neighborhood, there were 3 bears. There was Boris Bear.
Hello, I am Boris Bear.
Doris Bear.
Hi, I am Doris Bear.
And last but not least, Rosie Bear.
Hi, my name is Rosie Bear.
The family of 3 bears were deciding to go out to Peter Piper Pizza that day.
Okay.
Of 3 bears were deciding to go out to Peter Piper Pizza that day.
Kaz, stop here. 039.
Okay. Wow. So instead of this being Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear, this is Boris Bear, Doris Bear, and Rosie Bear. Cool. I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Hey, how about we all go out to Peter Piper Pizza so we can all have a relaxing, fun day?
Yeah, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
All right, let's go there.
And so, the family of 3 bears left the house and drove off to Peter Piper Pizza. Meanwhile, a bald-headed 4-year-old boy named Gale snuck out of his room while he was supposed to be grounded. Downstairs and into the living room, Gale saw 2 sofas in front of him. He decided to sit on the large sofa which belonged to Boris Bear and Doris Bear. He sat on the large sofa and said,
"That sofa is too hard."
He got up and headed to the small sofa that belonged to Rosie Bear. He sat on the small sofa and said with a smile,
"That sofa is just right."
Kaz, stop here. 131.
Okay. So we sat on the big sofa and he said this is too hard because that's where Boris Bear and Doris Bear sit. But then when he sat on the little sofa where Rosie Bear sits, he said, this is just right, with a smile. I wonder what is going to happen next.
Suddenly, the small sofa fell over and broke into pieces. Gale got up and ran into the dining room. In the dining room, there were 3 bowls of macaroni and cheese on the table. Gale tried out the largest bowl and said,
"The macaroni and cheese tasted too spicy."
Gale then tried the medium-sized bowl and said,
"The macaroni and cheese is too cheesy."
Lastly, he tried the smallest bowl and said,
"This one is just right."
Kaz, stop here. 200.
Okay. Wow, so this is almost like porridge, but macaroni and cheese edition. Cool. I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Ate the rest of the macaroni and cheese until the smallest bowl was empty. Caillou became full and tired and wanted to take a nap. He got out of his seat and went to Boris Bear and Doris Bear's bedroom. Inside Boris Bear and Doris Bear's bedroom, he got inside their bed and said,
That bed is too soft.
He got out of their bed and headed to Rosie Bear's room. Inside Rosie Bear's room, Caillou got inside Rosie Bear's bed and said, got out of his seat and went to Boris Bear and Doris Bear's bedroom. Inside Boris Bear and Doris Bear's bedroom, he got inside their bed and said,
That bed is too soft.
He got out of their bed and headed to Rosie Bear's room. Inside Rosie Bear's room, Caillou got inside Rosie Bear's bed and said,
This bed is just right.
Kaz, stop here. 231.
Okay. Wow, so Doris and Boris Bear's bed was too soft, but Rosie Bear's bed is just right. Wow, this is getting really good. I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Caillou closed his eyes and fell fast asleep. While Caillou was asleep, the family of 3 bears returned home from Peter Piper Pizza. In the living room, the 3 bears were not too happy to see the changes of their sofas.
Someone has been sitting on our sofa, but is going to get grounded indeed.
Someone has been sitting on my sofa too but broke it.
Well, whoever broke your sofa will be grounded for longer periods of time. Let's go into the dining room.
And so, the family of 3 bears started heading to the dining room to investigate. In the dining room, they were not
He's done?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna take down our basket.
Right.
happy to see the changes of the bowls of macaroni and cheese.
Someone has been eating my macaroni and cheese, and is going to be so grounded for this.
Someone has been eating my macaroni and cheese too.
Someone has been eating all of my macaroni and cheese and it's all empty.
Well, whoever ate all of it will be grounded for extendedly longer periods of time. Let's go look in our bedrooms.
The 3 bears went to check their bedrooms. Boris Bear and Doris Bear were not too happy with what they saw in their bedroom.
Someone has been sleeping in our bed, honey, and is going to be so much grounded bigger time.
Meanwhile, in Rosie Bear's bedroom, Rosie Bear was shocked to see Caillou sleeping in her bed.
Oh no, someone is sleeping in my bed and it must be Caillou.
Boris Bear and Doris Bear heard a shriek coming from Rosie Bear's room.
Don't worry, Rosie Bear, we're coming.
Boris Bear and Doris Bear ran out of their bedroom and raced to Rosie Bear's room to see what was screaming about. When they raced to Rosie Bear's room, there stood Caillou in front of them. Boris Bear began roaring at Caillou.
So you're...
Kaz, stop here. 421.
Okay. Wow, a lot was changed when they came back home. Oh, and Boris Bear is going to roar at Caillou right now. Let's see what happens next.
And who broke the sofa and ate all of Rosie Bear's macaroni and cheese. And now we found you sleeping in Rosie Bear's bed. Since we caught you red-handed, you are so grounded for 10,000 more months.
Caillou started running back to his room crying. While Gale was grounded and sent to his room, the three bears all lived happily ever after.
Kaz, stop here. 4:52.
Okay. Wow, that was awesome.
Hey guys, it's Luke Caillou.
And Ryo here.
So our master is going back to doing her real life voice. So we all know that all of you really liked it when she did her TTS voice. But sometimes when she is feeling better, she will go back to using her real life voice.
I would have to agree with my dad. We all know that sometimes you all like it when our master does her TTS voice. But she's not going to want to do TTS voice all the time. She can only do TTS voice if she is either not feeling good, or just not feeling up to using her real life voice from time to time, and that is when she will use her TTS voice.
Anyways, that's all we have to say. We'll see you all soon.
Hey guys, it's Kathy. Normally I would be using my TTS voice, but since I am feeling much better, I will be going back to using my real life voice. But only when I am not feeling good or I don't feel like using my real life voice, that is when I will go back to my TTS voice. So I hope you guys will be okay with this change. Anyways, bye. And remember, don't drive like my brother.
Don't drive like my brother.
Anyways, guys, that's all for this reaction video. I'll see you all in the next reaction video.
Wow, Jimmy, that really helped out a lot. I appreciate it. But maybe also what I can do is I can look at what I wrote and that could also help me as well, along with you telling me what part to pause as well.
Envy, Kaz. We are always here to help you.
And yes, I may have users or the same people help me by listening for what part to pause at, because I may lose my hearing from time to time because sometimes my ears can get clogged and it's hard for me to hear what specific part to pause at.